All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming, and guess what? The program works. I had to make one change, not sure exactly why, but it wanted state dot calculate BMI status and not BMI state. As soon as I put that in and do a file save, let's make sure they're both saved, and a file save. Now when I run this, it ain't pretty, and it's not nearly as centered as I'd hoped it would be, but it does work. So if I come in here, let's put in junk. Notice the tooltips work. But if I put in this, please enter a valid height between 12 and 96, it removes it, it puts the focus there. Please enter a valid weight between 1 and 777. And if I put in something that's out of whack, same thing there. And same thing there. So those all work. All right. So let's try 72. You're 6 feet tall and you weigh 100 pounds, which should make you underweight. And it does. We'll clear it. Probably should have set the focus there, but I didn't. 72, and let's try 169. That's optimal weight. Clear the form. 72 and 200. That is overweight. Clear the form. And 72 and 333. That is obese. Clear the form. If I show the totals, I've got one of each. Like I said, for some reason, this should have been the height, and that should have been centered, and it's not. I don't want to jack with it, though, because it does work. All right, so what I'm going to do in front of your very eyes, let's see. Let's go to Java. All right. I probably don't have to do this, but one more time. I'm going to do a file save, and I'm going to do a file save. Okay. All right. Now, with this copy, I'm going to open up a DOS prompt with a CMD, and I'm going to do a CD to there. I'm going to do I don't need a get init. I'm going to do a get add dot. I'm going to do a get commit -m. And I want to put the same message that I put in there before, except I want to change the date. So this is github.com, Jeff Teaches Programming. And front end, where are we? There we go, Java Programs. So I'm going to put that in there, but I'll just change the date. Vanilla Java and Kotlin Java Programs. Now it was last updated 7/15. All right, you can see what's been added. And I'm going to do a get. Jeez, boy, my mind is just not here today. Whew, sorry. push. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but I could not remember that. Looks good. Let's do a CLS on that. Let's take a look and make sure that it's there. Okay, let's refresh basically here and bring this in. And there, now we've got calculator / Java calculator and BMI / Java BMI calculator. So the next one to do here is the payroll application, which, if you remember, looked like this. You select an employee type like hourly. You give them an hours like 20 and 20, 40 and 20. Calculate, and it shows you that. You can show the totals at any time. It's very similar in many ways to the last one. Now, there's a lot more work that went into this one and doing the conversion. All right. So that's what we'll be doing next. Not sure if I'm going to start that today or start that later on in the week. All right. Thanks.